Planning your Saturday night can be a bit of a bitch. How about we make rock, not war? Load up Toxic Radio every Saturday night for the heavy metal happy hour with the one and only Fishman.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
There will be interviews, ticket giveaways, a little bit of banter with Toxic Mike, and of course great metal from the 80s all the way through today. Starts at 7 p.m., runs until Fish says it's over.
Get out.
Catch it only on Toxic Radio. Don't play it safe. Play it toxic. Once every generation, there comes an event that alters how we perceive our world. That changes our expectations of what is possible. This is not really one of those events. But hey, Toxic Radio has a brand new studio, and that fucking rocks. So join us in celebrating our excellent new home. Toxic Radio. Awesomer than ever before. What? That is so a word.
What's up, everyone? This is Jeremy from Five Finger Death Punch, and you're listening to Toxic Radio. Don't play it safe, play it toxic.
Hey, this is Mike Busey, and when I'm not touching myself, I'm listening to Toxic Radio. Don't play it safe, play it toxic.
What's up? This is Tobin from Papa Roach. You're listening to Toxic Radio. Don't play it safe, play it toxic.
Hi, it's Steve Morrison from the President Steve Show, and you're listening to Toxic Radio. Get infected like you would with a cheap hooker.
I can multitask. Shut your mouth. Hello and welcome to episode 58. I'm of the Deviant Gamer Podcast. I almost read what I had written down, and I wrote down the wrong fucking thing again, Demonoid. Why don't you correct me when I do that shit? But anyway, episode 58 of the Deviant Gamer Podcast, the podcast that covers the most epic drops in PC gaming and VR. I'm your host, Toxic Mike, and with me, as usual, is Demonoid.
What's going on, brother?
Look at you with that fancy table over there. You feel all fancy, don't you?
Very professional.
Oh, my God. We're doing big things. Big things. The rappers in the world always say that they're doing big things. I feel like a rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, I could bust a rhyme right now.
Go for it. It's your show.
I'll bust a gut, too. But anyway, we appreciate you guys coming and joining us. If you're watching us live on Facebook or on the YouTube stream, please go ahead and like and share it. It means the world to us to let everybody else know that we're here doing this, because if they don't know, they can't join us. Here in the Northeast, it's raining and pouring and just disgusting out. So even though it's the start of a holiday weekend, people need to come in here, grab a drink, grab a hold of their joystick, and join us for this epic adventure into the world of gaming that we call the Deviant Gamer Podcast. My nipples just got hard. Anyway, so on tonight's show, we got a lot of fun planned for tonight's show. We will be talking about the future of tabletop games, the dumbest, and when I say the dumbest, the stupidest. Is stupidest a word? The dumbest, the stupidest, the most asinine VR accessory known to man. I think you're going to agree with me, and you're going to want to see what the fuck this shit is. And also a huge Get ready for this one, everybody. Now pay attention to the screen. Where am I at? Right here. Pay attention to the screen, and everybody just listen on the podcast version. Just listen closely. Huge update on what will be going down for BlizzCon 2021. All right? That's huge. And so much more. But first, let's get into what we've been playing. So, Demonoid, you always have a way longer list than me, and it usually takes about 15 minutes to get through it. So go ahead. What have you been playing?
No, not this week. And lately, normally it's not me. Normally, I'm sticking to one game. But this week was one of those random weeks where I did not feel like playing GTA 5 like normal. We've been online. We've been on GTA Online for a couple weeks now, doing our heist. Me and Ron have been grinding it. This week I just didn't feel it. So I actually fired up Rust again. Was on Rust, trying to play that again. Had fun. Found out. Didn't even know about it. I logged in, started playing. The game looked different to me. I thought something was wrong with my settings. Everything looked really nice. I go to their main page. They did a huge overhaul, whole graphical overhaul. It's like playing a new game. About 2 weeks ago, and I didn't plan to play it out. I just played, logged on. I was like, this looks weird, and it looks great. So me and Ron played that a bit. A little bit of that. A little bit of what did I do? Not here.
When you went in the Rust, you had to rebuild shit.
Oh yeah, right? Yeah. There was a new wipe art.
It was a whole wipe.
I came back. I was naked on the beach, like you.
Just look down and see your unclipped dick. Going, what am I gonna do with this?
No, my chick's my character's a chick. Yeah.
So you just look at your tits.
Yeah. So
all right.
Yeah. You hit the tab button. You look down. But then after that, I actually played a blast from the past, Everquest. They just
What? Wait, you didn't even bring this up to me before the show.
I wanted to save it till right now to see it on your face.
Fucking Everquest, the original or Everquest 2?
No, the original. They just legit the original. The way WoW did WoW Classic.
Wow.
I played the original Everquest.
Wow. How was that? How? Jesus Christ!
Man,
I'm blown away.
Yeah, the nostalgia's there. You can tell it's a 22-year-old game or whatever-year-old game. It's at least 20. Like 99 was its heyday.
Because it came out. That was the inspiration for World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah, that was one of the that was one of the original MMOs. There was Ragnarok Online, Ultima Online, RuneScape was all the text-based stuff. But this was the first walk around, play around thing. Oh yeah,
Toxic Bomb, Everquest. I'm so there. Everquest in my house growing up was a staple. My mom literally had her little I want to say closet, but it was her little corner of the room, which was where she would go to play Everquest. And my dad would get so pissed because she would spend so much time in Everquest. And I started playing, but that was at the age when I was becoming 18, 19, 20. So I found other things that were more important at that time than Everquest. But my mom was just enthralled. She was a part of a huge guild. She had certain raid times and everything. Jesus Christ. So how was it?
Good. The nostalgia hit me. The feels were real. I know why they adopted questing and everything. So that game doesn't hold your hand at all. You start there aren't even there are some quests, but there's no exclamation point overhead. There's no tracker. You just go. You do everything. You have to buy all your spells the way you used to in WoW. But you have to find the merchant that sells that. It's not just buy them out of a sheet. You have to go across the continents to do it. Certain spells take reagents, whatever you want to call it, the way WoW does.
Reagents,
yeah. But right now I'm in. I picked a Wood Elf Druid because I know they can solo good because I don't know how long I'm gonna play. Oh, dude, that's even the new models. That's Shadows of Lucen models. That looks good compared to what I'm playing right now. So the reason I started playing it again is they
weird.
Just a couple days ago they announced, like I said, the way WoW did Classic, they did progression servers. So it's not, they didn't put a new game out. They didn't launch a new version like WoW Classic did, but they put out 2 new servers, and they're called progression servers. For the first month or 2, you play on the first expansion. So you're playing EverQuest, level 1 to 50 or whatever it was, maybe 1 to 60. And after about 3 months, they'll release expansions, the way WoW Classic's doing it. But they have it set monthly. Since their expansions are old, oh yeah, there you go. That's the old. Yeah, that's old as shit. Yeah, look at that. Well, yeah, they updated that UI a little bit. You're not playing on half of the screen there, but that's basically what it does. It was meant for a little tiny 16-inch CRT monitor. Yeah. Now playing on the big ass monitor that I have, everything is so small. You can't see. Like, it's insane how small shit is. Like, I'll do a screenshot, throw it in Discord for the people what my thing looks like. But it's wild. But yeah, let's just look at this stuff. Like, that's what it is right now. And like, the nostalgia's there. I know why MMOs have went the way they went, because it is not. You can't even do quests to level up. Like, it's grind. Like, you just go out and kill monsters over and over and over again. But it forces you to group. A lot more grouping. There's a lot more, like, there's constant chat. You know, everybody always needs help. There aren't really classes. There's certain classes that are good soloing, but it's not easy. You might kill one monster and you have to sit and meditate. That's the other thing. Mana comes back not through potions, not through spells or whatever. You sit and meditate. You legit have to sit and meditate, open your spell book, which used to block your entire screen. To get your mana back, you used to have to sit down and you would have to block your whole thing. Yeah, it looks like maybe a Dark Elf Warrior or something.
Yeah, I'm
that's
trying
the
to find
common
some,
lands. That's the common lands.
I'm trying to find some footage of what we're talking about, and we're showing it up on the screen.
There's a little halfling. He's in like Guck, I think maybe.
I remember playing through this. I remember seeing all this stuff.
Yeah. So this is why everybody's playing MMOs nowadays based off of this thing.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that's lower Guck. But yeah, no, that's what I've been doing. I played a little bit. Still, I played for maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. If you die, yeah, exactly.
You die and don't recover your body.
Yep.
Other players can loot everything in your backpack. You lose everything.
Oh yeah, and there's no fast travel. You can teleport, but druids and wizards do it. It takes a little bit of time. So to get from continent to continent, you legit have to take a boat, and I think it takes you a half hour. You're sitting on a boat for a half hour to get to the other continent. If you fall off of that boat or glitch off, your body goes to, it's not a fake zone. That's a real zone you can swim around in. Your body goes to the bottom, you lose all your gear. Gone. Everything you have gone. There's no insurance, there's no getting it back. It was scary crossing the ocean in that game. It was a scary game.
I'm dumbfounded. That, because I've gone back and played like Rift, and Rift it's old, and it's really old, but it's not Everquest old. Like that is
I went
really
back
taking
20
it
years.
back.
Yeah, that's the reason I did it, dude. I actually was reading a post on Rift and I was like, hey, I want to try that. It's free to play now. Did a little research on it and read nothing but bad reviews about how awful it is now. So
yeah, I jumped in there one time just for nostalgia reasons.
Yeah, it's awful. I heard it's pay to win. There's microtransactions everywhere. Yeah. They put out so many expansions that if you don't own an expansion, you can't equip a certain piece of gear. So just by somebody buying an expansion, they're better than you right away.
Jesus Christ.
So that's why I just decided to do the free-to-play EverQuest and check it out. And I mean, like I said, it's probably all nostalgia. It's not going to last. I'm not going to grind out to level 50.
It's not going to last. It's just like with any other old-school arcade that, like, you know, people buy the what are they, Jesus Christ, the arcade cabinets in Walmart.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Player One.
The arcade one-ups.
Yeah, one-ups.
Yeah, yep.
But, I mean, you buy them for the nostalgia, and you're going to play them every now and then, but you're not playing them on a regular basis.
You're not grinding it, no.
I mean, like we've talked about having like the Ninja Turtles one in here or the NBA Jam one in here, and we would play. It would get played, but you're not playing it every day.
No,
you're not grinding it out.
No, not at all.
That is pretty damn impressive. I mean, some of the MMOs I remember playing, EverQuest had to have been the first one. The one that I would have loved to have gone back and played, which servers aren't even up for anymore, Star Wars Galaxies.
I've heard of that, yeah.
That one I spent literally so much time in, spent so much money on that it was ridiculous. And I spent, I would have to say $100, like real money. I'm trying to find video footage of it. Of real money, and this is back in, like, you buy it on eBay, of real money to buy because you were able to build your own, like, homes.
Yeah.
And I bought a guild hall in the game just because I wanted to be cool. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. Give me a second. I'm trying to find, all right, Star Wars Galaxies gameplay. Because this is going to bring back, you know what, you had your little nostalgia.
Yeah.
Let me have a little, oh my God, I'm looking at a screenshot and this is bringing me back.
Now it's dead, the servers are disconnected,
The servers are disconnected. I know that there's some private ones out there that you can find, but they're hit or miss from what I understand. But, oh my God, I mean, obviously after EverQuest, I believe possibly before or after World of Warcraft. I forget exactly what time, but this is bringing me back just looking at this.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Star Wars. Everybody knew what Star Wars was. Everybody kind of was able to jump in. What the hell did just happen? Did I pause it?
You got some kind of ad.
Oh, I got an ad. God
Hello,
damn
Cube.
it. Let's take that ad off.
Yeah.
We don't care about you. Fuck you. But you were able to have the little cars, the what the fuck are they called? Somebody's
The
speed something. Speedster?
it's not speed racers. It's
Speed racer.
lane speeders,
Go.
right?
Yeah. I had one of those and just I mean, it was just so fucking fun. The cantinas going there to buy and sell stuff. Oh my God. This is now if they had this up, I would go back for nostalgia regions and go play this. Absolutely. I mean, and if you found a ranker and that was like a world boss kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude. So much fucking fun.
And shit.
Oh yeah. And it was such an epic experience when you found out that the first person, you know, whatever level you had to get to and whatever quest you had to do to become a Jedi, but the first person to become a Jedi was huge news. And then once that happened, obviously Jedis were popping up like crazy.
Yeah.
But I remember the first time seeing somebody was a Jedi for the first time and watching them on my screen, and I was dumbfounded. Like, holy shit, there's a Jedi. It was really an epic experience.
So I guess that made him like stronger than everybody else.
Oh yeah, you were crazy. If you went on the Jedi quest and got the Jedi experience and got the lightsaber, you were amazing. You were like the most geared out person, you know, that you would see in World of Warcraft that you want on your team to go do a raid or something.
Yeah.
So fucking cool. Oh my God. You with your Everquest just bring me back down fucking memory lane.
Let's download a private server. Let's host it here.
Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
We'll do a Friday night Star Wars Galaxies.
I don't remember if I had a Falcon. I remember I had those little speed things. I remember you were able to upgrade. I remember going and fighting the what are the sand people, the guys that have the
Ewoks?
No, not
Tusken Raiders.
The Tusken Raiders. Oh my God. Tusken Raider would come out of nowhere and you'd have to battle them from afar and you'd be shooting them like crazy. And we'd go on Tusken Raider raids to go kill them because they had the best loot. Oh.
So this gameplay looks like it's like a first-person shooter. Is that what it was?
No, it was third person. No, he's third.
Well, I meant like
you can be first
I meant
person.
the fact that you're shooting.
Yeah, you could go into first person. Yes, you were a shooter. You had guns. Absolutely.
So it's all gun combat basically.
Oh, yeah.
Until you became a Jedi.
Yep. Oh yeah, it was fucking fantastic. So I mean, if you had these were the houses. All these houses were
it's like
actual player houses.
Oh no shit.
Where you bought and you could buy one of these little huts, and you'd be able to furnish it and put paintings on the walls, and you'd go into somebody's house and they'd have all this crazy shit that they'd looted. Oh, it was so fucking cool. I'm sorry, I'm just having like this weird gamer orgasm right now because of you with your friggin' EverQuest.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's the way I was feeling last night running around old zones 20
so
years ago.
The two biggest MMOs in my life were Star Wars Galaxies and World of Warcraft. That's it. Those are the two biggest.
Yeah. I was EverQuest right in the World of Warcraft. We all dabbled in our other shit, Rift and all that stuff, but none of them stuck.
Yeah. Oh, all right. All right. Show's over.
Yeah, that was it. We're going to go get a private server for that now.
Jesus Christ. All right. I mean, I could literally do a whole show on Star Wars Galaxies. I literally spent so much time in my room playing that nonstop, talking through Ventrilo servers. It was so much fucking fun. So much fucking fun. Okay. What else? Anything else that you played?
No, that was it. A little bit of that. That was, Rust, GTA, and EverQuest. That was my only games. I looked at a few because I was bored. That's why I went dabbling all down these things because I didn't know what else to play.
You 100% shocked the fuck out of me with your EverQuest.
So I saved it till right now.
I mean, the fact that I get to put EverQuest in the show notes and EverQuest as a tag in this show makes me very happy. But now I get to put Star Wars Galaxies in there
we
too.
go.
So it makes me happy. Okay, so on to me for what I've been playing. And, I mean, you know, with all the time I've had this past 2 weeks, we didn't have a show last week, I've played absolutely fucking nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. I literally have gone 2 weeks without playing a goddamn video game.
Is that the longest in your life? Probably.
Without playing something,
Yeah.
I think so. Without playing like, I'm talking about not even like a phone game. Because even when I was sitting there and I could have played a phone game, I was researching shit. So the reason I'm not playing much is the life of a business owner. I mean, I mean, you know, for our fans out there, they know I have a day job, but I also run Toxic Radio, Toxic Entertainment, and it really does kind of suck. It's bittersweet. Got this business, it's becoming lucrative, it's becoming very popular, it's going very well, but at the expense of not being able to play any games. Now, I plan on this weekend. It's a holiday weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. I plan on working a fuck ton. No rest for the wicked. You know how that goes. I mean, you want something, you fucking go for it. But I do plan on playing some games. So next week, I will have some games for you that I've played. I'm going to make it a point to designate at least 1 or 2 hours to play some kind of video game. What it will become, what I'll be playing, will, who knows? Who knows? It might be Crash Bandicoot. I don't know.
Jeez. Are you bringing that up later?
I wasn't going to.
Yeah.
But okay, we're gonna
Might as
bring
well
this
do it
up
right now,
before
yeah.
we get into the news, VR news, and PC news. Oh my God! Let me see if I can bring it up here. I know I got the launch. It's gonna want me to update it. Give me 1 second.
Just Google the word Blizzard. I bet it's going to be the first result.
Oh,
if you pop that up.
No. It's nobody's taking screenshots of the Blizzard launcher, but I bet you I can bring it up. I bet you it's gonna be there, even though I've got to update it.
Yeah.
But we got a bone to pick with Blizzard, and we've had many bones to pick with Blizzard. Blizzard isn't making it easy not to pick bones with them. They've been doing things that just upset motherfuckers. All right? So let me see. Yeah, I've got to update it before it does it. So give me a second. Actually, this one is my launcher in here is different, and it's making me a way happier than the one in the other room. So let's see if this updates. We're going to do this on air, and I'm sorry for the people that are listening on podcast form, but right now we're looking at a beautiful launcher. Look at this launcher. The launcher's got the Burning Crusade. It's got the video, an ode to the returning heroes. That's a nice Blizzard launcher, wouldn't you say?
You also, hey, look at that. You're also selected under Shadowlands. I wonder if that changes it. And was that other one set up for that? What game were you hovering over the last time?
I wasn't hovering over any game.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I just went to all games. I went to shop.
If you press all games, I bet you it's going to be smothered with our buddy.
So what happened was we went ahead. Restart now. Let's see if it does it. So we just showed a quick glimpse of what was up there, and everybody got to see. And we're going to see if this works this time. And come on, you motherfucker, do it. Don't make us fucking liars. It's going to make us liars. Anyway, the launcher, when we were in the offices looking at the launcher for Blizzard, it really did upset us because it was just littered with Crash fucking Bandicoot.
Like everywhere. Like every section.
Every section of the homepage of the Blizzard launcher was Crash fucking Bandicoot. Why? Why is Crash Bandicoot a game that you can buy and launch through the Blizzard launcher in the fucking first place? Why? We gave you the ability to do Call of Duty. Nobody liked it. Nobody was happy you were putting Call of Duty as a game to buy and launch through the Blizzard fucking app. But okay, it's made by it's made by what the fuck? I can't even think of their name. Activision.
Yeah.
It's made by Activision. Okay, they want it to be more popular, so they're gonna put it on the Blizzard launcher. Fine. They're trying to make a few extra bucks. But Crash fucking Bandicoot 4? Nobody who is playing World of Warcraft, Diablo, Hearthstone, Overwatch, StarCraft, Heroes of the Storm, nobody who's playing these games is looking over and going, Crash Bandicoot 4. That's what I want to play.
Nope.
Fuck you, Blizzard. Don't fucking bend over and take it so fucking quickly. Have some fucking balls. That's why Mike Morham is out there doing Dreamhaven right now. Because of shit like that. Because you're bending over and taking it from Crash fucking Bandicoot. Assholes. It pisses me off so fucking bad. Like, there's no reason that Crash Bandicoot should be in here. Why? Why is that there? Why are you just bending over and taking it from Activision? I know that they're the owner. I know that they're the head honchos. Tell them no.
Is that even a new game? Or is that a reboot?
I think it's a new game.
It's new?
I honestly, I'm just guessing. I have no clue. Like, why would I know anything? Any news or information on Crash Bandicoot 4? If you came in here and looked at me and said, Mike, Crash Bandicoot 4, that's what we're going to talk about tonight, I would look at you so fucking cross-eyed.
Probably throwing me out the studio.
Yeah. The fuck are you doing? You're off the show. It's now Deviant Gamer with Toxic Mike. Period. Why? Why, Blizzard? Why would you do it?
You gonna get it then?
Yeah, I'm buying it right now.
Yeah, figured.
Assholes. Like, I'm losing my fucking voice because of how much it literally, I have no fucking words. Blizzard, I've stood by you and protected you and defended you and said during the worst times.
That is true. You're like a Blizzard fanboy.
I am such a fucking Blizzard fanboy. There are times when I can't take it no more with them, and I have to speak out. But I really do ride the Blizzard bandwagon for as long as I possibly can.
The problem is the whole, you said it before, it's the Activision ownership. That's the problem. They're ruining everything.
And you can't. You need to make Activision should be doing this. Activision is stupid as fuck for putting their grubby little hands too far into the Blizzard butthole.
Yeah, don't they make their own launcher for
Like-
all these stupid other games? Leave
like-
Blizzard games alone.
Literally, you should be like a silent owner. Make people forget that Activision owns Blizzard. Let Blizzard be on its own. Because the Blizzard community, the Blizzard fanboys, are so strong. Don't slide in Call of Duty. Don't slide in Crash Bandicoot. Oh my God. Fuck, Mom.
She looks like-
Toxic Mom. It actually looks like it might be fun. No!
Hey, fuck you, Mike.
No!
There goes your argument. That's a fun game.
You know what? And I hope that they hear me. I hope that somebody shares this with Blizzard and Activision. As a company, as a business owner, as Activision should be so hands off on Blizzard because it would make them, it's a cash fucking cow.
Yeah, they're already their own thing. We have
You
our own
wouldn't
fan
have
base.
Mike Morham. You wouldn't have I can't think of their names. I'm fucking so pissed off. All the others that have left Blizzard. Metzen, that's what I was trying to think of. Chris
he did
Metzen.
War Chief and what's his face did the other one.
You wouldn't have
Dreamtown.
this shit. You'd have the loyalty. You'd have the fan base. You'd have people. Blizzard. You would have had a little blip on the fucking radar that Activision bought them. You would have had a cash cow. You still do have a cash cow, but it would be such a more lucrative cash cow.
Problem is, I think there is a lot of money coming in through the Call of Duty shit because of microtransactions and the streamers that play
Right, so
it.
they want more,
I
so
think
they're
that's
greedy.
big. Yeah,
but they
yeah,
would
they're
have
greedy
that
fucks.
without being on the fucking launcher.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They would have that without being on the launcher. But I guarantee you, if I feel it, if you feel it, when you open that launcher and you see Crash Bandicoot, if we have that automatic cringe that we have, that other people feel it too.
Yeah.
Other people fucking feel it too.
It's like when you bought an iPhone and YouTube was just premium already put on there.
Yeah.
Same way. Nobody wanted it.
Nobody wanted it. Nobody, and Apple was smart enough to say, never mind. you can still have your app there, but we're not going to make you the fucking default. Be smarter. Activision, fuck. You have your own thing. Do it. God. And with that,
Get over here!
No! No!
Fatality.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I'm going to use some of this rage that I have going on, this nerd rage, to go. I'm going to skip by the thing that I was going to talk about first. I'm going to jump right into the stupidity of accessories for VR. And this is part of a news segment because of the simple fact I need to turn my mic down a little bit even more because I just see that my levels are going too high.
We got the gamer rage going right now.
Because this is some fucking bullshit too. Some bullshit. All right? So you go over to one of my favorite sites, The Road to VR. I check it every single morning to see what's going on in the VR realm. And you see that cyber shoes for Oculus Quest now available on Amazon in the U.S. That's cool. Great. More accessories, right? Until you go ahead and check out what this accessory is. Now you think to yourself, I'm going to pause this video for a second. Yeah, get out of here. I'm sorry, Mike. I got to put you away. Cyber shoes for Oculus Quest. You go, cyber shoes? It's like slick shoes from Goonies. Yeah, cyber shoes. What's going to happen? What are these going to be? You think maybe some addition to your shoes so when you're walking around, you can be inside the VR world. Awesome. Great. Give it to me. No. No, don't give me this shit. Stop making shit that we don't want. Look at this. I'm pausing it again. The douchebag on the right is in a chair. So he's playing one of the really best games for Oculus for Quest 2. Unbelievable. Walking Dead, Sinners and Saints. And I will tell you, because I'm able to play it on PC and wireless Oculus Quest VR, Quest 2 VR. PC and Quest 2, the graphics are different, but the gameplay is still so solid that I almost regularly, when I play it on Quest 2 because of the wireless capabilities. Great game. Unbelievable game. You're running around. You've got zombies. You can walk around, and however big your play area is, and walk in this world. No. Why would you want to walk in VR when you can sit like a douchebag and have little sliders on your feet? What kind of immersion is this? Look, what is he doing with his feet? He's gliding. That's not walking. That's doing the moonwalk while sitting.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Why in any way, shape, or form would that immerse you into feeling like you're running in VR?
Is this an official product from Facebook?
This is not an official Quest or Facebook product. No. But it is the first and only solution to being able to run in VR. Now, after this, I'm going to show you the one that actually makes sense. Now, here, we're watching the video, and they're trying to show you how cumbersome it is to walk around in VR and why you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, learn to use a Guardian, you idiot.
Yeah. Bumping into somebody else.
Like
and then
you
they
play
both
next to
sit down.
somebody like that.
They both sit down. Actually, my mom just texted me, Toxicbound just texted me, what if somebody doesn't have enough room? That's what the Guardian is for.
Yeah.
Stand, walk, move around. And truthfully, if you don't have enough room, sit. Sit and play. You could sit and play any VR game without doing this weird, I'm a baby in a high chair foot maneuver that this guy is doing.
Yeah, and you walk with the fucking joystick anyway.
Yeah. It's
$299.
Oh, dude, it's expensive.
It's more than the fucking
expensive.
headset.
You've got to glue this fucking thing. Let me backtrack a little bit. You got to, $299, $300, almost the same price as the headset. You got to glue this thing to the front of your headset to be able to detect it. And it's called cyber shoes.
Awful.
And this guy's putting in his backpack like you're bringing that to your buddy's house to go play.
Yeah, cool guy.
Arizona Sunshine. No. Fuck you.
Walk with the D-pad like everybody else.
So here is what walking in VR is supposed
that's what it should
to be.
Actual movement.
This is actual movement. I'm going to bring this up. The Omni One prototype. Now, this has gotten millions and millions of dollars on Kickstarter, I think it is. And this is 100%. You better be investing in VR and be a hardcore VR person to be getting this. And one day, this is some Ready Player One shit right here. That's exactly what this is. And this is the first version of something like this. Now, it still is sliding because it's not an actual a treadmill type of thing like in Ready Player One.
Full sprint.
But you would definitely feel it's weird to be sliding instead of actually walking with your feet. But I think that this would be way more immersive than anything fucking else.
Yeah.
So if you're going to invest your money, if you're going to invest your time, invest it in this shit. Like he's jumping and it detects he's jumping. With this, now this comes with its own headset because it can't right now go to any old headset. So you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars on this. This is future state. This isn't right now. You're not buying this on Amazon today. But don't take products and give them the time of day that aren't living up to the hype. Coming to a home in 2021 is what they're saying. Possibly you might be able to get one of these right now, but you're spending a pretty fucking penny.
It's got to be thousands of dollars.
Yeah. The company has garnered $19 million from individual investors looking to get a piece of the company. I know that they have a price tag that you could get it today, but it's an insane amount. And for anybody who would
there you go, 2000.
Okay, thank you.
$19.95.
Yeah, $2,000. And again, there's millionaires that are paying that, and they're going to have that ability. But to go for the lesser of the two, just fucking stop. If I walk in and you're sitting in a chair doing the moonwalk backwards, I'm going to smack you in the back of the head and say, knock it the fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, I'm sorry, but that irks me. Both of those fucking things irk me to the fucking core. All right, staying with our VR news. Sorry, yelling and screaming makes me have to cough. Let me get a sip of this delicious rum and Coke. Yeah. It pisses me off. But anyway, let's kind of try and bring it back down. Let's try and whoosa. Come on, I don't have a controller to throw through the fucking screen, so I'm not throwing the microphone.
And everything in there is too expensive.
Yeah, everything in here is way.
Go in a break room.
That is another thing. During Nerd Rage, I've never had that. I guess I've never had real Nerd Rage. I've never had that Nerd Rage that got so heated that I broke any of my own stuff.
Yeah, I've never broken any of my own stuff. I've thrown shit.
I've thrown shit, but I've never broken anything that like was meant something to me.
Oh yeah. Even in my Nerd Rage, I've been mindful enough to throw the controller into a couch, not a floor or a wall.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pissed, and I need, fuck you, controller, you're coming out of my hand, but I'm going to put you on a couch.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Oh, dude. I mean, I've seen pictures of individuals like our buddy Guido and others who have actually Nerd Raged and broke their own shit, and I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah, now you're just an idiot. Now you're even more mad.
It literally makes no sense to me. But anyway, so there's a new game coming out, and it's not about the game that we are going to have this discussion, but the game really kind of, and it's not coming out, it's got a Kickstarter, but the game is what kind of kicked this off. Kickstarter kicked off this thought process. VR tabletop gaming platform Dungeon Full Dive completes Kickstarter with $285K. Dungeon Full Dive is an upcoming tabletop game platform that aims to bring PC and PC VR players together online to play their favorite role-playing games. Now its month-long Kickstarter campaign is over. It's garnered the team over $285,000 to bring the project to life. So we're going to play this video, and I have not viewed it. We're not going to play the audio, it's just the video. And they're showing guys, they're sitting around a table, very similar to us playing Demio the other day, and they're playing what a game it looks like, Dungeons and Dragons. And you see them holding actual. This is actually looks like it's starting as Blades and Sorcery.
It does, yeah.
That is very Blades and Sorcery start. That is 100% like that. But they have a table behind them where you can play your games, and being able to play. They're rolling dice. They've got the board game out. They've got the Dungeon Master, and they've got their avatars. This is awesome. I love this, and it all started with us playing Demio. It brings tabletop games into a virtual setting like no other. Experiences like you would never have just sitting in your basement, but with your buddies and in a way never like before. Now, here's my thing. Oh, wait, let me go back to the
that was
video.
about to be the combat.
Yeah, let me go back to the
about to see what that was.
So it just showed like a tabletop kind of like Risk. And this is what we played Demio, but on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
I love this idea. Now, we have tabletop games, card games. We've played the WoW card game. We played the World of Warcraft board game. We've played a bunch of different things of this genre. And sometimes it is difficult to get so many people in one room. When you are able to get them all in one, that is pretty badass, that creature. Yeah. When you are able to get them all in one room, setting it up takes time, getting everybody set and the table being big enough. This is, I think, the future of tabletop. Being able to literally, if you can, have your friends over. Now, Demonoid, I had you over at my house in the basement to play Demio, and I 100% think that was a way better experience than if you would have been at home.
Oh, yeah.
And me at home, even though it still would have been good. And still, if you ever want to play Demio again and you're at home, I'm still going to do it.
Yeah.
But something about being in the same room. Now, being able to put on a headset, Quest 2 or Quest 1 or whatever, being able to put on a headset and play these tabletop games, truthfully, whether it's like one of these exaggerated role-playing games, or even if it's something as simple as Monopoly or something to that degree, I think this is the future. Not having to hold those games in your house, not having to pull them out. And remember, if you have all the pieces, we saw that there was a PC tabletop game. Remember that? And that's where they had World of Warcraft on it. I think this is the future. This is where it takes the next level.
That video we just watched looked a little different than Demio. Demio is like we're in a game, a pre-built game. This looked like it almost looked like they were. Remember that game you played, the first AAA game for Oculus, the Asgard's Wrath?
Yes.
Where you could be the god or the thing. It looked like they were literally rolling dice, and then they could pick their character up and walk around on the little board. That's what I was getting from that.
It also looked like when you went into battle or something, it did a cutscene.
Yeah.
Where you were actually in there on the boat. Like
you got to see what happened. Like maybe you roll as the guy, and then you see what happens down low.
It definitely opens it up to so many different avenues. I mean, what if they have a game like that, and you could choose, okay, I just want to play tabletop, or I want to play tabletop with more interaction, or I want to play tabletop with being able to be sucked into the game. Like, you can have the classic, you can have more interaction, or you can have ultimate interaction.
Yeah.
I love Activision. Are you listening? I love these ideas, and I love the possibility. We were just talking earlier about how the Star Wars pinball machine is one of the best pinball machines on Quest 2 right now. You can have all these games that would be in your house, but if you don't have a big enough house for that, or you don't have the room for it, this is going to be the next best thing. Like, you get married, and it's a way of life. You can't either afford these arcade machines, or you don't have the space for them, or, you see what I'm saying? Like, the ability to do this kind of stuff and to have it on this level is going to make a huge difference.
Absolutely, yeah.
I can't wait for it. So I think, and all this was all about the fact that this is the future of tabletop. This is the future of art. Having a cabinet in your house, you're not going to have that. You're going to have this. It's going to be great.
I still want a cabinet. I still want that Mortal Kombat cabinet.
Everybody's going to still want a fucking cabinet.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go to fucking Walmart right now without our mask on and buy the fucking
Let's do
first
it.
player up game that we see.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
We both just go home to our ladies and look at them and go, don't judge me.
Yeah, well, this is going in the basement.
But you said we were going to get, never mind.
Nope.
I'll be in the basement.
Yep. I'm
Why
playing
do
a
you,
game from 25 years ago.
why do you have 2 bottles of alcohol? Because I'm not coming out. All right, now getting into PC and what I think is our big announcement for the evening. And it's an announcement that, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to make. I'm not happy about this announcement. It does not make me happy in any way, shape, or form to make this announcement. And I think it is the stupidest fucking thing that Blizzard has done since allowing Crash Bandicoot to be on their launcher. Sorry. But here it is. Everybody, because of COVID, in 2020 we did not get a BlizzCon, but Blizzard was nice enough to give out BlizzCon on Blizz. Oh fuck it, go ahead. Can you say
BlizzCon line? We there was go back, look at our show, probably in the episode 30s or something. It was awful. We hated it. We said it was the worst title they ever came up with.
So everybody's been wondering, and myself included, and I even said the Demonoid, with all the laxed COVID restrictions,
yeah.
with everybody getting their vaccines, I said, you know what? The cons are going to start coming back. You know, BlizzCon, E3, all the other ones are going to start coming back. I looked at them, I said, we got to start planning to go to some of these.
Yeah.
And I said, BlizzCon was one, even though it's not the BlizzCon of 5 years ago or 10 years ago, when it was just so epic. Like, you know, to go to BlizzCon when, you know, Cataclysm was coming out or Myths of Pandora, like, these were fucking epic BlizzCons. It's not the ones of previous dates, but still it's BlizzCon. It is a community. It is, and you're there with fellow people that have a joint passion for a company and memories of things that you can talk about, you know, over a glass of beer. Cup of beer. I don't fucking know. Cup of beer.
Yeah.
I got a cup of beer.
Drink it out of a stein.
But you know what? I've been stalling a little bit too much. Kotaku announced yesterday, and I just saw it today, BlizzCon is skipping 2021 due to continuing COVID-19 concerns. Fuck you, Blizzard! Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Citing the I'm going to read it now. Citing the complicated nature of coordinating a live event for thousands of people, evolving California in-person event guidelines, and fluctuating status of the global COVID-19 pandemic, Blizzard has announced BlizzCon will be skipping another year. It was a year ago today that Blizzard canceled BlizzCon 2020 due to COVID-19, leading to an all-digital BlizzCon line event earlier this year. Seems like late May is some kind of a point of no return for the annual show, and conditions just weren't favorable. From the official Blizzard announcement, it says, building an in-person BlizzCon is an epic and complex affair that takes many months for preparation. Not just for us, but also for the many talented production partners, esports pros, hosts, entertainers, artists, and other collaborators. We team up with locally and globally to put all of the pieces together. The ongoing complexities, they're using big words in this.
Yeah, you're having a hard time with this one there.
Well, it's not only drinking, but it's also
drinking,
the fucking things in my teeth right now. The ongoing complexities and uncertainties of the pandemic have impacted our ability to properly move forward on many of these fronts. Ultimately, we're now past the point of where we'd be able to develop the kind of event we'd want to create for you in November.
I mean, I get it, but that all just sounds like bullshit, because all these people all the ones they're talking about, how it's hard to coordinate with all these other people, they've all been stuck inside for a year too. Like, they're probably dying to get out and do something. They're probably jumping at the bit to fucking get out and do your event.
And you're making this announcement literally as every state in America is dropping restrictions, is dropping mask mandates, is dropping social distancing mandates. Right now, here in New Jersey, no 6-foot mandate, no mask mandate.
We're good now.
We are good. I just went to a Phillies game this last weekend. No mask. Everybody standing in line, getting beers. It was nice. It was refreshing. It was good. Fuck you, Blizzard.
Yeah, well, California sucks. That's where it is, right?
It is in California, but California, with their restrictions, has been the same as Jersey, as New York. Come on.
Yeah, no, I agree. They should do something.
Come on. What's the worst that would have happened? You would have started planning. You would have spent, let's just say, they spent $500,000 to $1 million on planning and then had to cancel.
Yeah.
Really? You couldn't afford that for the sheer fact that you know your return on investment, if it was able to go down, would have been huge, because you have people that are dying, that, like you said, chomping at the bit to fucking get out and do something. And you probably would have had the biggest BlizzCon ever.
And besides the point, last year they did it online. If there was even a slight concern, like at the planning stages, when they're like, are we going online? It should have been a question, are we doing online or are we going live? Cancel should not have been one of those options. There should have been 2 options, back to normal or back to online. You completely bailed on the whole thing.
You bailed on the 100%. You have options. You have options that you have tested already. You have that shit in the bag. To come out and just completely and utterly cancel, fuck you.
Because what's on the horizon for them now? I feel like this is a cop-out by them. Like, what are they planning to show off?
They probably have nothing.
They have nothing.
They
don't have
nothing
anything.
more but a slight tease of Diablo 4 that they've been doing for years.
And then they tell you it's coming out 2023.
A slight tease of Overwatch 2, which they have nothing to speak of, which they've been doing for years. A slight tease of something new. Probably nothing new with Warcraft and the fucking latest expansion. They probably got their dick in their hands. They come out and announce, please go buy Crash Bandicoot, you fucking pieces of shit. Thank you for listening to the Deviant Gamer Podcast. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We appreciate you guys coming here. Remember to go follow us on all social media platforms, either Deviant Gamer Pod or Deviant Gamer Live. You'll be able to find it. Click the show notes to join our Discord. Also, go back and listen to our past episodes. Even though the news might be old, the entertainment is new to you. So go listen to those ones and share us on all your favorite social media platforms. Let everybody know that the Deviant Gamer Podcast is here. We're passionate, and we got some shit to say. Anything else you want to say, Demonoid?
Fuck Blizzard.
Fuck Blizzard, and we're going to go out on that later.